Hi guys, in this clip I will be talking about The Walking Dead Season 9 Episode 14 and giving you some huge spoilers for this episode. An outsider arrives at Alexandria which forces them to revisit devastating old wounds, and eye-opening secrets from the past are revealed. This episode will be 67 minutes long with commercials and will be dark and emotional to watch. In the flashbacks we will see Jocelyn and her children show up. Jocelyn has supposedly been injured in an attack. Michonne welcomes them into Alexandria and is relieved that she has a real friend at Alexandria. Jocelyn is Michonne's old friend from pre-apocalyptic times. Michonne went to high school or college with Jocelyn. Jocelyn's actor is mostly known for her role as Tara in True Blood. I'm looking forward to the interaction between Michonne and Jocelyn. Jocelyn will help look for Rick's remains, and this is when Michonne will find Rick's gun. Jocelyn has no interest in joining Alexandria and is targeting them instead as she betrays them. Jocelyn and the children raid the pantry and infirmary and take all the other children in Alexandria, including little Judith. Michonne and Daryl will follow them and finally end up catching up to them. They will then get captured and tied up by Jocelyn and the children. They will then brand Michonne and Daryl with the X. Michonne is pregnant with RJ at the time it happens. Jocelyn claims that all the adults in her group didn't make it and it's just her and the children. I think that Jocelyn has either kidnapped these children or saved them. One of the children with Jocelyn has a knife and has a stunt double. So what do you think of the children? Daryl will then get loose and will free Michonne. They will run into some trouble while they are looking for Judith. Michonne and Jocelyn will have a confrontation. Michonne will then kill Jocelyn. Michonne is then forced to fight the children and ends up killing most of them. Daryl does not kill anyone but sees this happen. They will then return back to Alexandria and decide to not let the other communities know what happened and keep it to themselves. This must really mess with Michonne mentally. As she gets back to Alexandria, she closes Alexandria to old allies and friends. This is what caused the divide in the community, since nobody knew what had happened to Michonne and Daryl. People got angry with the way she was leading. This will explain Michonne's actions to not letting people into Alexandria and to trusting new people. In the present day, Judith tells Daryl that she has heard all of the stories and knows how they fought the Saviors and won. Judith then says how she thinks they can do the same with the Whisperers. Daryl replies with her mum is doing what she is doing to keep her and RJ safe, and that's all that's important. Judith disagrees and says that other people are important too. Judith then asks Daryl if he will stay if her mum lets all the rest of the group stay. Daryl then tells her no. Daryl, Connie, Lydia and Henry leave Alexandria after Sadiq patches up Henry's leg. Judith runs off after them. In a panic, Michonne goes to see Negan and asks if he has seen Judith today. Negan tells Michonne that last time he seen her was yesterday. Negan quickly figures out that Judith is missing. They get into an argument and Negan snaps Michonne out of her panic by reminding her that Judith is her daughter and has probably decided not to take this sitting down. This is when Michonne realises that Judith has left to find Daryl and to help them. Michonne finds Judith alone in some woods and then saves her from some walkers. Michonne and Judith then eventually catch up to Daryl and Connie, Lydia and Henry. They all go to the kingdom together. At the end of this episode we see a wagon going through the gates of the kingdom, with two Whisperers watching them. The final scene is the Whisperers finding the kingdom. So how do you think the Whisperers found the kingdom? I think it could be because of a betrayal, or Lydia could have told Alpha about the other communities, and this is why we did not see Alpha in the last episode, because she is looking for the other communities. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching and remember to subscribe.